Welcome, everybody. Midlife Vices, episode 304, Out of This World. We are happy to have you with us. We are the Booster Gold of YouTube shows. I am Steve, and with me, as always, is Jim. And down there at the bottom of your screen, you can see Jason. Happy Thanksgiving to Jason up in Canada. For those of you who don't know, today is Canadian Thanksgiving. And this is fitting because our topic for the show is aliens. And if he was to try and cross the border, he would be
either way.
Aliens. So, yeah, so we'll be talking about our top 10 aliens. But first, I got to say it is great to have you back with us, Jason. It's been too long.
Hey, thanks for
having
having
you
us.
here. Yeah, man, it's good to see you. So glad to have you here because it's really, other than Emmett, it's just been me and Jim for far too long now. So,
I have a question. Was there an actual intro, or did my computer freeze?
Oh, yeah, I seen it.
Yep, I saw nothing. I thought we were frozen.
See, I think the aliens don't want you.
I think Steve's frozen.
am I there?
Yeah, you're
Now you are.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That was, man, it's like stuff from outer spaces.
It's like they don't want this to happen.
It's like, yes, they don't want this to air. The truth is out there. The truth is
Elon and alien sounds pretty similar.
Yeah. So, first off, we got to get to the important stuff. Hi, Jim's mom. How's it going?
You are trying to be her favorite.
She's great. She's quickly becoming my favorite mom. I mean, I love my mom, but your mom is.
She's no Jim's mom.
She's no Jim's mom, right? So, yeah. Great to have you here.
Yeah. So just to give you a heads up, Jason, my mom calls me and says, "Tell Steve I said hi" when he says hi to her. It's pretty awesome, actually.
It's adorable. I love it.
She's fantastic.
You don't say.
Yeah,
that's why my
fantastic.
dad hates him, though. So
don't we all?
Nice. So yeah. Anyway, tonight's list is going to be our top 10 aliens from pop culture. We'll get there at some point, but first, what have you guys been up to, Jim? You've been reading anything, or watching anything, or doing anything with your life?
Well, I finished this book.
The one that Chris Evans cannot pronounce? Yeah.
Yeah, the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed that quite a bit. I am about a third of the way through The Hobbit now.
Nice.
I have not read that. I had it read to me in the third grade. So it's like new to me. So I'm enjoying that. It's
now, have you seen the movie or no?
Nope.
You haven't seen the movie, okay.
No. From what I hear, though, the movies make a much bigger deal over the dwarfs than what the book does.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the book, but yeah, big deal in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember talking to somebody that had read it, and he told me, he's like, all you have to remember is this one, the fat one, and the rest are interchangeable. So
pretty much. I mean, once you get past Gimli, Gimli's probably the most important dwarf, and then you got Balin.
He's not even in this book.
I know he's not, but I'm saying through the Lord of the Rings, he's like the one you need to know, and everybody else is pretty much.
I'm assuming Thorin is the
Oakenshield.
Thorin.
Yeah, he's. I mean, when your last name is Oakenshield, you're.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore right there. So
yeah, it is kind of.
You like the Riddles in the Dark chapter?
I really enjoyed it overall. I enjoyed him finding the ring and having it not be a big deal at that moment.
Right.
What I did not particularly enjoy the riddles.
Really?
Yeah. Generally, I would think like, oh, I would like this, but I was just like, well, these are kind of boring, and they just kind of say something at the end. They're like, "Yep, that's it."
Yeah.
It was okay, and I just read that chapter. That's
right.
The last chapter I read, as a matter of fact.
Sure.
Yeah. I think I enjoyed the one before that, even though I didn't know trolls could talk. So, or at least that intelligently, that they can.
Social media hasn't taught you that.
What's that?
Yeah. Social media hasn't taught you that trolls talk too much. I mean, you
This
follow
show-
me.
This
You
show
follow
has
me.
its ups.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know, right?
But what about
You-
like
you've seen my-
the bridge? You know, doesn't that troll talk too or something? Rhymes.
I think so.
The
Yes.
bridge.
Trolls under the bridge.
Billy Goat Gruff, maybe.
Billy Goat
something?
Gruff, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah, Jim's not very good with. I don't think he ever had like fairy tales and stuff when he was a kid. Because I've mentioned stuff before to him, and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Jim's mom. Come on. What did you do to this poor boy?
She saved me from trolls.
Good mother.
You from
She
troll.
loves you.
Yet you do a show with me.
She loves you too.
You were not saved from trolls, Jim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
We have to hit the elephant in the room here. I miss Jason's ponytail.
Nothing.
So, what was the last show you did with us, Jason?
Oh,
I like your hat.
I don't
Thank you.
remember.
It's orange.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Yeah, but people made a big deal about it being orange. I'm like, I don't care. I like orange. So
Yeah, well,
orange it is.
So that's kind of ironic. If I think there's a lot of irony to that, Jason, that you like orange.
Why is
You
that?
seem like a very poetic type of guy. Yet the color you like is the one color that doesn't have a rhyming word.
Oh, okay.
how poetic.
I think orange does have words that rhyme with it, but I just don't know them.
No, there's no words that rhyme with orange.
Okay.
It's a little known fact. Actually, it's a well known fact.
I don't think it's a fact. I think there are words. I just don't think that they're used a lot. I think they're old words.
I'm gonna Google it. Are there any words?
So you viewers out there, how are you? Are you enjoying this?
They are. Yeah, Jim.
My hat's blue, and there's
Oh,
plenty of
sport.
words that rhyme with that.
There's Blorange, which is a mountain in Wales. Blorange.
So I
And
think
then
we've
there's
already disproven your
orange.
fact.
So yes, but it's a proper noun. So
Isn't orange a proper noun if it's
I
the
didn't-
name of a color?
no, no, it's not.
Yeah, where were we?
Don't make me bring my wife, the English major, in here.
Right, nice. Yeah, I love
Yeah, no
it.
ponytail.
yeah.
Cool.
Much like Jason's ponytail, let's cut this conversation off.
This is why we need Jason on the show, because he keeps us like on track.
Yeah, that
On
helped a
track.
lot.
Yeah, it did. Best thing you've watched or read this week? I mean, you just kind of mentioned a couple things, Jim, but is there anything else?
Well, the best thing I've watched was the San Francisco Cowboys game.
Yeah,
That made me pretty happy.
yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Red was obviously the Silmarillion.
Right.
Or was watching. I'm watching Spin City still. It makes me laugh. I love the mayor in that show.
He's good, isn't he?
He just I'm trying to think of another character that's like him. He makes me laugh. He doesn't even have to say a whole lot.
Well, he's a lot like Greg's dad on Dharma and Greg. Like he's similar to that, where he's kind of the
Stoic, but
just the real dry kind of.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that a show you've ever watched, Jason?
Back in the day.
No.
I
Yes.
seen
Starts
some-
off. It's Michael J. Fox.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I remember
Well,
when
it
it came
was.
out. I remember I've seen a bit. Never really got into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to make a top 10 list.
Right.
Maybe the mayor would.
It's fun.
But-
It is fun.
There's your next
Yeah,
list.
it's just-
Top 10 mayors.
Top 10 mayors.
I can name one.
John
Right.
Mayer.
Oh, hey, nice. I like it. I think we can do this.
Lemon Mayer.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't even know this one's name.
Mayor McCheese.
Mayor Quimby.
Mayor Quimby. Yeah.
I'm gonna go make another drink.
See, I brought us on that. I don't help.
So for me, my favorite thing this week was I really liked Ahsoka, and also the finale of Only Murders. It wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest finale, but it was good. But
Wasn't those
Ahsoka,
2 weeks ago?
well, we haven't done a show since then,
Oh,
right?
Okay. Yeah. Only Murders in the Building would be mine then, because I
I
like it
know
better than Ahsoka.
I've seen some comments about Ahsoka, and they talked about it. You know, Chris and Emmett talked about it, and you commented a little bit about it.
Mhm.
But I really enjoyed it, and I commented. I don't feel like I've really missed anything, like unless I'm just not picking up stuff that I should be missing. It seems very cut and dry to me as far as the story goes. It sets up next season perfectly, or a movie perfectly. Yeah,
What's the Gray Jedi doing?
doesn't matter at this point. It's leading up to next season. Like,
So that's my only issue. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it, because I did enjoy it,
right,
but pretty much the entire first season was okay. You two go here, you two come here.
right.
What else really happened?
I don't know what else needed to happen.
What happened?
Like they went and they rescued her friend Ezra.
Those
And
two went
they
there.
got
Those two went there.
they got stranded, kind of like Star Trek Voyager, and we got introduced to Thrawn, and he made it. He's on his way back, and now they have to find a way back. I mean, I thought it was a pretty clear story in my opinion, but I mean,
Yeah. Well, the whole story was you go here, we'll go there, and then
sure,
I mean, there's just way too much left, especially for a season finale. I mean, like, so I'm on board with Emmett here. Like, what did you give to make people that are not invested to bring them back for a second season?
I want to find out what that guy is standing on that God's hand for, and what he's searching for. I want to find out if Ahsoka makes it back, and what Thrawn's going to do when he makes it back, when there's nobody there to protect against his armies. Yeah.
Protect whose armies?
Well, against Thrawn when he gets back to the galaxy, like,
I mean,
he's left
I'm
now and they're
fan,
stuck
so I'm
behind.
gonna watch. I'm gonna watch no matter what.
Yeah,
I'm Star Wars
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I just, it was the most lackluster finale for me in any of the Star Wars shows. And this is from someone that didn't like the Book of Boba Fett at all.
right.
So to me, it was.
So I think we're so much in the mindset of episodic television that a lot of this stuff has to be viewed as just one story, even though it's broken into seasons. It's all just one long story, and we're not going to know until we know.
But you get something. and there was nothing really given besides you two go here, you two come here.
I felt differently. So
yeah,
it was.
Yeah, and hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm glad you loved it. I want you to love it. You know,
Right.
And here's the thing: I really liked it. It just,
Yeah.
I really was expecting there to be something in that finale that made me go, I cannot wait for season 2.
That's the J.J. Abrams factor. That's the cliffhanger factor that we've gotten used to since.
No, it's the end of a season factor. There's generally a beginning and something at the end that sets up the next thing.
Even Friends.
Yeah,
Ross
I mean,
and Rachel.
him standing on a giant rock didn't really do much, you know. Yeah,
But what's he
remember when
doing there?
kissed Jennifer
Like-
Aniston?
Yeah. What about you? Do you
I
watch
don't know,
Ahsoka?
because I don't care, because they gave me nothing.
No, you don't watch it.
I gave up on Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I'm
Not
sorry.
not that it's not good,
Right.
just something else to keep up with, and I just don't watch much TV anymore. So.
Right.
It's like,
So that's the best thing. That's the best thing I watched this week, other than the football game, of course. That's the best thing I watched too.
that was
So-
good, yeah.
That was pretty good. So, all right.
Anyway, I'm not trying to talk anyone out of liking anything.
No.
I'm really not. I like I said, I enjoyed it because I love Star Wars.
Right.
I just, as far as the season finale goes, I was really disappointed.
Well, you know me from comics. I'm not a real detail oriented guy. I don't need like a real cohesive type of. I just need a fun story that has me want next season.
and that's me
Yeah.
too. I need just entertainment. And
Right.
so, what's his name? Braylon. Anyway, his apprentice, the girl.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I was more interested in her. I really wanted to see her do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. What's her purpose? What's her thoughts on stuff? What's her yeah.
Where's
Like
that?
I feel that she's at the point now though where she's gonna feel abandoned. And it's gonna lead to a lot of her character
I was thinking
growth
she was
in the
going
next
to
season.
go to Ahsoka.
Right.
I was thinking she was going to jump to their side.
I think she will.
And but you got to give me a little hint or something like that. Also, I don't think it should be Ahsoka. I think this should have been called Sabine because Ahsoka didn't do a whole lot in the show.
Well,
She followed Sabine.
she smiles a lot.
Yeah, and gave kind of a
And she's the bigger name actress, so yeah. Yeah. All right. But anyway, man, our show is getting controversial, Jim.
no.
Man.
It's just
No, that's cool. I mean, yeah.
yeah. Well, that's what it is. You know, this is
You
kind
like
of
what you
makes,
like. Yes, Jim or Jason.
Have you guys ever watched LOL? Last
No.
One Standing.
Last one.
How's that
standing.
LOL?
Last.
No. LOS?
No. Oh no! Last One Laughing. Last One Laughing. That's
Okay. LOL.
No, I haven't seen it. What's it about?
So they take comedians, and they shove them in a room, and for 6 hours, they're not allowed to smile. Whoever smiles or laughs slowly but surely gets kicked out. We watched the Canadian and the Australian version.
Cool.
Fun. Just a weird concept, and it's great to watch comedians slowly go crazy, trying to make one another laugh to the point of depravity. So,
Okay, so
the
there's
Australian one goes far.
Yeah.
That
sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
We probably don't have it here, so
It was on Prime for us.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm gonna look it up.
yeah. The
I
American.
imagine
version-
it gets pretty raunchy too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Cool.
Not for Jim's mom.
Not for Jim's mom.
Oh, yes. Wow.
That was perfect timing.
Yes, it
No one was cut off, and Jim's mom was mentioned.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
I had it on a loop. I'm sorry.
How'd you get my dad's voice?
That was my voice.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. All right. So, what do you have? You have anything to show this week?
Yep.
All right.
I just brought Davros
Nice. Love it.
from Doctor Who,
Mm-hmm.
just as a little idea of what to look forward to in the list.
Yeah, man. I agree. I'm following you with this one. Yeah.
He doesn't make
No clue who that is.
No?
No.
Do you know who the Daleks are?
No. I've seen one episode of Doctor Who. Remember?
That's
The
a
Daleks
Dalek?
are probably the. Well, they were on the greatest villains list that we did. I think Jason was here for that one too, right?
That would
I'm
explain
not
it.
sure.
Yeah. Exterminate.
Yeah,
Exterminate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like it.
they'll show up.
Nice. Yeah. Love it. What about you, Jim? What do you got?
Was there anything in that cup?
Not anymore.
Okay. All right. So, still on the Lord of the Rings kick.
Wow.
Oh,
An
That
orc
looks
from
like-
Moria.
yes.
I like that I'm able
was
to hold my
Aragorn.
staff in both hands.
That's what she said.
Yes, sir. I was waiting for it.
Sorry, Jim's mom.
He came with another head.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let me zoom
That's
in.
what she said too.
Nice. Nice. Awesome. So, how many
He's gonna
figures
go
do you have
right on
now?
top.
How many figures do you have now?
Uh, 6?
6, nice. Any more on order?
No, nothing on order. I am on a spending
That's what you
freeze.
said.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm not buying anything.
But you're still
But I
getting
need-
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pre-order go through on the 1st, but
No, I meant like the sauces and stuff.
oh yeah, they keep showing up at my door.
Nice. We'll talk about that later as we
Okay.
lead into next week. But
Yeah, no, there's 3 more figures I need to buy.
yeah,
Because then I get the Build-A-Figure of Sauron.
oh,
I have most, I have all but 3 pieces of it now. So,
those Build-A-Figure things are tricksy, very tricksy.
well, actually, what's nice is the pieces that is all the Fellowship, which is all of what I wanted.
Hmm.
But like, he didn't come with a piece, and he's my favorite
Right.
figure. But,
Right.
So yeah, it's been actually kind of nice. I can kind of pick and choose what I want. I don't need to have the bad guys.
Right.
If you're gonna give me the big bad guy and Build-A-Figures of the figures I do want, I'm okay
Right.
with that. you know.
Yeah, sure. And it
Yeah.
seems like from the like the Marvel Build-A-Figures, it seems like it's almost always the villain. Like I have a Green Goblin, Ultimate Universe Green Goblin, and then I have a Dormammu as well that was a Build-A-Figure. And it seems like that's where they go with those Build-A-Figures is the villains for some reason. You
Yeah,
buy
and
all
they
the
gotta be
heroes
the-
and then you build the villain.
They got to be the giant figures, the bigger
Yeah.
figures,
Right.
So
Yeah.
like all these are 6 or 7 inch figures, and then I think Sauron's like an 11-inch figure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really
Cool.
wanted
Nice.
to get the Suicide Squad ones
Uh-huh.
where it was build to King Shark.
Right.
That one really tempted me. That one looked fun.
It's just having to buy 6 figures to build something where there's probably a couple figures you don't want in the collection just to get it. I mean, you can go on eBay and buy the specific individual pieces, but yeah,
So like if you buy the Build-A-Figures for the Sauron, it's almost
Mm-hmm.
as expensive as the figures.
absolutely.
Which
Yes.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, may as well get the figures with it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes.
Yes, that he means yes. All right. I've got this is a Walking Dead pop-up book. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, too cool.
So we've got like the zombie.
Is that Shane?
there, and It's Shane. There's another one there. And yeah, so there's
that's
story, and we've also got there's the prison. Yeah, the prison in there. So really cool. And then we've also got a Game of Thrones one. I didn't bring it out because you kind of got to open it quite a bit and kind of unfold a bunch of stuff. But yeah, really cool stuff.
We have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one I bought the boys.
Oh, awesome.
You open it up and like it's Mikey spinning his nunchucks, and it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Love it. Love it. All right, so that is our show and tell for the week. And like, man, I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm gonna have to buy some more stuff just to have something to show and tell.
That's a,
I'm gonna need
Exciting
I'm gonna need some chicken to go with this hot sauce that keeps showing up in my house.
That's right. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. That's going to take us to our list. This week's list, our top 10 aliens in pop culture. We will start, as always,
Not as always.
number 10. Oh, that's true. I shouldn't say that. That was a lie, wasn't it? That was such a lie.
yeah, it's fun
My
when,
mom's
when you
looking
guys do those
disapprovingly at you.
episodes.
Yeah, just out of order.
Yeah, it's like shorter lists. You guys are like, oh, I still have this one left, and there's this, and I don't know. Getting finished.
Yeah, right. Nice. All right, so what do you got for us, Jason? What's your number 10?
So my number 10 is it comes from the world of aliens. The Engineers. So I don't know if you've seen Prometheus.
I have, yes.
Those big white guys at the beginning.
The one with the hoods?
Yeah. And, pointy. And yeah, what a no. Just
Canceled.
canceled. It's over. It's
They
done.
are cool. Yeah, those are cool characters. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I think I've seen that once when it first came out. I need to go watch that again because that's actually a real good movie. Like it's a
How
fun
many
movie.
alien movies are there?
Oh,
Big
Alien,
fans, huh?
Alien 2, Prometheus, Alien versus Predator.
There's
Uh,
6. If you go with the first original 4, then the 2 prequels, and then
Right.
there's 8 if you count the Predator ones. And then,
I'm gonna have to dive into another franchise sooner or later.
yeah,
this is a fun one.
I like that. All right.
You still got the RPG book, right?
Yeah. This is a part 2 kind of thing. So this is the Marines guide.
Hmm.
I haven't really busted into it yet, but
Did you enjoy Did you? So the first one, was it like just awesome artwork, and that's almost why I collect the RPG books, is because it's just a beautiful. book.
yeah, there's not a lot of artwork, I find, and I'm not crazy about the artwork in it. It's good, it's serviceable, but it's too much of that quick digital kind of stuff, and I like to see a little bit more craft into it than kind of quick paint. So.
I'll have to thumb through it if I ever go to Barnes and Noble or something.
But it's a good read, and that's what I like. So, a lot of history.
All right, Jim, what's your number 10?
My number 10 is going to be The Predator.
Okay.
And the only experience I have with The Predator is the original movie, The Predator.
Nice. That's all you need.
So, yeah. I mean, I know Danny Glover or Lieutenant Murtaugh fights him
Predator 2, yeah.
at some point.
Yep.
But yeah, I tend to like characters before they're fully explored. You know, I like kind of the mystery, like what is this thing? And to me, giving someone bits and pieces of something and letting their imagination go wild blows anything else you can do out of the water.
Kind of like
It's why I
Ahsoka.
like this. It's why I like the original Star Wars
Mm.
so much more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with
So,
you on that.
Yeah. So
In
So
that
have,
case,
have
stay
you
away from-
watched? Have you watched the new Hulu show, the Hulu movie,
Prey?
what's it called? Prey?
me, no.
Yeah, no. It's a
No,
Predator.
the only thing I've seen is I saw bits and pieces of Alien versus Predator. I
Uh-huh.
walked into a buddy's house and going over there, drink some beer or something, and he had it on or something.
Gotcha.
That's it, other than the first movie.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
I hear good things about Prey, though.
I liked it. I didn't like it as much as some people liked it, but it was a fun movie. It was good. Yeah, I mean it's what it is.
Yep.
It's like any other Predator movie where in I hate to say it in reality, but the character would never survive, but they do. So
Yeah.
all right, my number 10, Marvin the Martian. One of the best Bugs Bunny villains, in my opinion. I think he carried the B-38 space modulator that he would shoot at Bugs Bunny when he was trying to zap him down. Just cool. And I think that this one, if I was to ever get a tattoo, I would get one. But if I was to get one, I think that would be pretty cool.
So
That's
I
my
want to be
number
the only one here. I want to be the only one here with the Looney Tunes tattoo.
Oh, you have one?
Looney Tunes?
I have Sylvester the cat.
Oh, he's the best. That's my favorite.
Hold on.
Amazing. Love it.
We gotta go to wide view for that bicep. Yeah. Nice. All right. Number 9.
Number 9. I'm going with the Pod People from the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I love that, the 70s version with Donald Sutherland. That's just, it's such a great concept, It's sort of just
Great
Yeah,
story.
it was definitely it's one of the classic movies that you associate with the genre.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's been so long since I've seen it that I couldn't tell you anything about it. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, I have nothing but fond memories.
I want to see the original one too. I've seen lots about it, but I've never actually sat and watched the whole thing. The 70s one, though, that's just an exciting movie. Like, it's just
Yeah.
really good. And just a fun concept for an alien. Like, sliding in, you don't know who is and who isn't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. Good pick.
Thank you.
Number 9, Jim.
So I'm changing it up on the spur of the moment here. So
Okay.
originally at number 9, I had E.T.,
Uh-huh.
but it's probably been since the late 80s that I've seen that movie.
You're going with Marvin the Martian, aren't you? You're stealing him.
No, I'm going with the aliens from the TV show V.
Oh, good one. Oh, man.
So, and I don't remember a whole lot except for they ate mice. Off the
They
top of my
did.
head. I
Yes.
remember watching this show and being completely enthralled. And hi, Mom, why'd you let me watch this as a kid?
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
It was like a huge event.
Oh, it was
yeah,
terrifying.
yeah. I just remember, and it was
Robert
one of the first
England.
times I remember is like who's good and who's bad.
Yeah,
I think they played that they could disguise themselves,
sure.
and so yeah, that's really all I can say. And so I'm sitting there like E.T., like I don't even remember that well. You know what else I don't remember?
Right.
V. And it just came to me when he was talking about Invasion of the Body Snatchers. For some reason, it hit me like that.
Nice.
Did
So
you
yeah.
ever see the reboot
No.
series? It only no, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It got canceled. It was on Sci-Fi, I think, or I forget what it started on, but it was pretty good too. But yeah, that original series, I remember it was it was a 5-episode miniseries on
I
TV.
remember it being.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, and but they were like 2-hour
I don't
episodes.
remember that.
Yeah, Robert England, Mark Singer.
I
Mark
didn't even
Singer
know
was
Robert
the
England
main
was in it.
good guy. Yeah, he was the kind of the dopey, kind of slow alien that was a good guy. Became friends with the He was
I
kind
don't
of.
remember. I need to watch this again. I haven't
It's good.
seen it since I was a boy, and I don't remember it.
Yeah. I am that. Well, obviously, that's the last time I watched it. Was and I may have watched it through my bedroom door. While my parents were watching, and I was supposed to be in bed or something. I don't know.
Right. No, it's good.
So I might have to take that back, Mom.
Such a very good show.
Mom.
Cool. All right. Good choice.
V.
I want to change my number 9 now.
The V.
Yeah. My number 9, I'm going to go with Silver Surfer.
Nice.
So, just a cool looking character. He goes just the power, the power cosmic that he has that he controls, being the herald for Galactus. Just so much. I just wish I liked that style of art in comic books more because it's a little too, not colorful, but I don't know, abstract.
Digital.
For me.
You want a little more art in your.
Very hard on the eyes. But the character himself is just great. Such a
See, I know nothing about Silver Surfer. Not a thing.
powerful character.
If you have Disney Plus, there's a cartoon on there the Silver Surfer cartoon, and it's really, really good. I do recommend it.
Is it for? Can kids watch it?
Yeah. It's an old kids cartoon. Like I think it's from might be late '80s or even early
I might throw
'90s.
it on to see if the boys will watch it. If the boys watch it, I'm in the house too.
It's good. I liked it. I only seen it recently.
Cool.
Number 8.
I'm going with Spock.
Okay.
Ah,
He's
Did not put him on my list, but yeah.
I thought I should put.
you know what?
something
I'm
Star Trek
putting
on.
I'm putting Spock at 8 for me too. If we can just talk about it now.
Cool.
I had him at 7.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. He's just a cool character, right? And he's sort of the first alien I think I remember actually seeing as a kid. It was accessible. He was different, but cool.
And,
And, you know,
and kind of the same.
oh, you know,
I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a Trekkie, but everyone was doing it as a kid. So I sat there and I forced myself to figure out how to do it.
You can't do that, Jim?
Does it
Switch
look like I
them
can do it?
Can you switch them? Ooh, got some scissor sisters going on there. Yeah, nice. Great character, and I think that I don't want to sound like the dichotomy of the character, like the logical side versus the human side,
Yeah.
the emotion versus the versus the
So that was
logic was probably one of the
probably-
first characters like that on
I mean,
TV.
that's when I actually found the character really interesting because I don't remember watching the original series, until the remakes with whatever his name is, that J.J. Abrams.
Yeah,
Yeah, J.J. Abrams. I enjoyed
Zachary
that.
Quinto. Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoyed the mom being human, the dad being Vulcan.
Right.
That was pretty cool. Not really a character that I've ever thought like, oh, I can't wait till we get more Spock. But he's very iconic. How can you not know about the Vulcan shoulder
Death grip.
grab or whatever it's called? Grab.
Death Grip. How could you not know it's called the Vulcan Death Grip? Yeah, I hear you.
Pretty easily. When you have 8 ounces of liquor in this thing.
No, you're right though. Yeah, just such a great character.
Yeah, it's just iconic. It's just. I think everyone knows who Spock is.
So, are you a Star Trek? You watch all the series, Jason, or are there? No.
No, I'm super duper casual. I
Yeah.
like Star Trek, but I've never I watched most of season 1 recently
Yeah.
of The Next Generation.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
See,
I've never been a big Trekkie.
so if you ask me like my favorite aliens in Star Trek, I'm going with Q first, just because Q's awesome. And then I'm going with Quark from Deep Space Nine, which I've seen like one episode of, but I know that
Right.
character.
Yeah.
So
7 of 9. Yeah,
don't know her, even though I've seen her plenty.
you don't need to know her. Yeah, nice. So that's your number 8. My number 8, I will go with Venom. So, Venom first introduced to us after Secret Wars 1984, where he travels back on the spaceship, or he takes over, on with Peter Parker, coming back from Battleworld, and that's where he begins. And then we get the symbiote from there, and the story just goes on with all the different characters, but different characters play him, or different people become him. He takes over Spider-Man at certain points. Just one of the better villains who, unfortunately, they decided to turn into a hero, which I hate. But, one of my
Is he
tops.
still? I thought he was a villain. I thought he's
Well,
bit. I don't know.
I think he becomes an anti-hero.
anti-hero. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Anti-hero. Which in the movies now he's an anti-hero. You also had him as a hero in the comics for quite a while. Venom Space. What's he called? space something. I don't know, where he's like a cop, like a space cop almost. And
Okay. Green
Yeah.
Lantern.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I think it would be hard to have a hero character be named Venom.
Right.
Just don't go well, you know.
Right. But so that is my number 8. Number 7.
I've got the Mars Attacks Martians.
Oh man. Okay, so I have them at number 4.
Cool. Well, let's wait till 4 to talk about them because I've got nothing to say. They're cool.
I don't have a lot to say except for they make me laugh.
And that's it, right? Like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can talk about them now. We'll just get my 4. Because trust me, you're going to be getting into Doctor Who, and I'm not going to have anything to say.
I tried to take it easy on the Doctor Who.
So the Mars Attacks. I mean, I just remember that the country music makes your heads blow up, which is fantastic. And then I remember them like taking down the was it the Lincoln Memorial that they're trying to hit the bystanders, which I just thought was brilliant. So have you seen this movie, Steve?
No.
Oh, I think you might be.
I'd probably
It's
like it.
funny.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know if you would. I can't.
I mean,
I
I
find it
barely liked it at
hilarious.
the time, but there's just some weird charm about it, and it gets
Yeah.
better the more you watch it.
I mean, Pierce Brosnan's in it. Michael J. Fox.
Anyone is in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there. Danny DeVito.
I don't remember Danny DeVito, but
I don't
yes,
either.
yes,
I think
Danny DeVito, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nick. Everyone's in this movie. It's a Tim Burton movie, so it's a little off the wall.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, it's was that Michael J. Fox's girlfriend that has her head put on the Chihuahua body?
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. That's right. Okay, man, there's a ton of people in this movie, and
Natalie Portman, I think.
it's unapologetically silly.
Yeah,
But man,
like
the aliens make me laugh. It's just, yeah.
I enjoy the silliness.
So remember, so they have first contact, and they come down this big ramp and down the thing, and they're talking to the people, and they decide to release doves for a symbol of peace, and it freaks aliens out, and they wipe out all the doves. It's just, it's just great.
so good.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if I would call it a good movie, but it's darn entertaining, and so that makes it good, I guess. So
That does, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. Nice.
yeah. So that was my number 4.
Anything to add to your pick there?
Yeah,
No, that's it. Like I just they're
was
older than the movie. Like it's an old thing. I know there's like cards, and now there's comics and everything. So there's
Right.
plenty of Mars Attacks out there. But, yeah, I should delve into it some more.
I need to rewatch the movie again.
Yep.
It's a movie that I say all the time, like, oh, I need to watch this again, and I never do.
I'll add it to my list.
You won't be
All
disappointed.
right. So what's your number 7, Jim? What do you got?
My number 7 is Mork. From Mork.
I'll go with that as my number 7 as well.
Okay, and more specifically, I really like him in that episode that you have up there, which is Happy Days.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not the Happy Days set. That's his show. But yeah, his first appearance on Happy Days is probably
Right.
my favorite thing ever with Mork.
Right.
His battle with the Fonz, I think, is just legendary.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to have that episode taped on a VHS tape somewhere. I no longer have a VCR, so it wouldn't do me any good. But
Well, it's on Amazon Prime, so
Is it?
is it?
yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes last night in preparation for this show. Yeah. And of Mork and Mindy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy. How about?
Yeah, not of Happy Days. No, sorry. Mork and Mindy.
That's amazing.
I haven't looked for Happy Days, though. But, I mean, it's just so from the first episode, I mean, Robin Williams is just off the rails. Like you can tell that the actress playing Mindy is just trying to keep a straight face. I don't know how much of it is improv that he's doing, but it's just. I mean, the show is so cheesy, so bad, but
Oh yeah.
it's just hilarious. Uh,
And then
there's
throw
I don't
Jonathan Winters. Throw
later
Jonathan
on,
Winters
yeah,
in there later on, and it's just
yeah.
off the rails. There's no
When he's
chance
the
of it.
first, yeah, he's the first Benjamin Button. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're hilarious together too. But I mean, I don't know if there's anybody funnier than Robin Williams. I don't know if I can handle him in big doses, like over long periods of time, because it might just get too much. But when he does what he's doing, like when you just see him on a talk show or on a quick sitcom episode or something like that, yeah,
I just watched him with an interview where he was with Elijah, uh, the guy that played Frodo from Lord of the
Wood.
Rings.
You would.
And yeah, could not think of it, but yeah, it was. Yeah, he's funny. Gosh, he was funny.
I used to have the toys, Mork and Mindy, the egg.
That's
Did they
cool.
ever have the Jeep?
I didn't have a Jeep. No.
Minnie's Jeep?
I just remember pretending to be him and sitting upside down on my
Sitting
couch.
upside down. Yeah.
I don't remember much of the show.
I remember staying up late and yeah, I remember.
Jim's mom, I didn't know everything Jim's ever watched when he was a kid. He either stayed up late or he was peeking through the doors or what's going on with that? Like, I need to know.
Call me.
Text me. Call me. Yeah.
Put your number on the screen.
Yeah, that would be. Then, yeah. Nothing. It wouldn't matter. Nobody's going to see it.
Yeah.
So that's my number 7. Six.
Number 6, I went with The Thing from the
The
remake in the 80s, John Carpenter.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, just a awesome, weird, crazy alien.
Yeah, I don't know this well enough. I remember watching the movie, but couldn't.
It's great. Highly recommend.
That's the one with Kurt Russell, right?
Yep.
Does anything good ever happen in like frozen, snowy areas? Like nothing.
Christmas.
In Canada, no.
Christmas happens.
That's true.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
but
right.
Nosferatu also happens. So, yeah.
But
Yeah, it's either
yeah,
Christmas or death. So
So, how many
check it out.
times do you think you've seen that movie?
Me? Oh, not as many as probably I should have. But I remember it fondly because the first time I watched it.
you remember fondling what?
Oh,
I thought you said fondling.
You know
I
this
did
is
on the
making me
hand,
think.
yeah.
What this is making me think, Jim, is we need to do a show, an episode where we do the movies that define the genre. Because the movies Jason is listing like are genre defining movies with Invasion of the Body Snatchers, stuff like that. The Thing.
Okay, but you can't
Yeah, I
have
think
two
that would
movies
be-
defining the same genre because then those are the same genre.
If I say the word road, it has 2 definitions. So I can define it twice the same word. But you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, well, I do
those
know what you're
are-
saying, but yeah, it's like, that was just a horrible example.
I mean, I'm American. I speak American English, so
Americanese.
yeah. I think that would be that'd be a fun show.
It would be.
What we think defines the genre. Are there 10 genres out there? I think there are.
Oh, sure. Romantic
Yeah.
comedy,
Yeah.
slapstick comedy.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
this
plenty,
this is a good list. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
I think we
Not
need.
next week, but
I think we need a group for that one.
yeah. Okay.
Well, that could be a fun one, like a season finale kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Everyone has their
I like
different inputs. Yeah.
Cool. All right. What's your number 6, Jim?
My number
That's if
six.
you were done talking about the thing. I'm sorry, you
Yep.
kind of got interrupted,
Nope,
Jason.
that's good.
I'm going to go with Optimus Prime.
Okay,
He's definitely more than meets the eye.
he is.
It's like he's an auto bot, like
Bot,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it. Like I said, I had a hard time with this list. I don't even think of him as an alien because it's an animated show. I don't know if that matters or not, but it for
I know,
some
'cause he's just
reason it
like
did
a-
for me. I was like, ah.
Yeah, he's just like a
You know,
robot in
'cause-
disguise. Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, the Mars Attacks ones were at least they're real. But yeah, Optimus Prime. I mean, technically, he comes from another world. He's an alien.
He does.
Steve's frozen in a weird position.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
you were on my screen.
Yeah, you were
Oh.
for me too.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I
I
can.
need to
see
get
it.
a face. I need to get a face that's ready for freezing. Sorry.
It's just we can get a better look.
That's right.
Steve does not have a face for freezing.
Dentists love him.
They do.
So
They do.
yeah, Optimus Prime, just a character from my youth that I love. Occasionally he jumps in the G.I. Joe universe and I like it even better.
Nice.
He's got a new comic book out that I have not read, but I will.
It'll make you cry. That's what I look for in my comics.
It'll make me sad.
All right. My number 6, to make you feel better about your choice, I'm going with Bumblebee. I'm
Nice.
jumping on the modern.
That's not an alien. That's an animated cartoon.
Yeah, he's from a different planet. He's not from Earth. So just the cons. I mean, for one, at the time, I wanted that car so bad when that Camaro first came out. I wanted it so. Of course, I could never afford it, but such a great Camaro. But just the character as a whole, not being able to talking through the music. I don't know how it is in the cartoon, but I just know him from the
Not like
movies.
that at all.
That's okay.
He's a
That's one of the
Volkswagen
movies.
Beetle.
Right, which they show in the first movie, and then they change it over. So, yeah,
And
he
then
starts out as a
There was a character that would talk through radio stations and stuff like that, but it wasn't Bumblebee. I can't
so it's almost like
think-
they combine two characters.
Yeah, I can't think of who it was off the top of my head, but
Right.
I don't think it was Jazz.
We both went there, so. But I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't.
And he makes my wife laugh. She likes him too. So that makes me like him better. So that is my number 6 is
You talking about Bumblebee or me?
Actually, she does like you. She likes you just barely less than your mom likes me.
Son of a gun.
Nice. All right. Moving on. Ooh. Yes.
I think his name is Honda Baba or something like that. Walrus Man. That's this version. So this guy's my number 5. And it's because I still have this toy from when I was a kid. That's it. That's why.
And he's from.
The cantina.
I'm not sure. This little independent movie came out in like 1977. I can't remember the name of it, but something about stars.
Nice.
Yep.
I love that he's above like the thing and.
Yes. No, absolutely. Like he was almost higher.
Nice.
This guy.
Nostalgia is real, right? Like the
Oh.
nostalgia factor is real.
Absolutely.
It is 100%.
Absolutely. For sure. Love
It's
it.
just a fun memory. And you know, he was a character I remembered in the movie too, right?
Right.
So
Sure.
it could have been I mean, I've got Chewbacca, but I prefer this guy.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's it.
You're number 5, Jim.
My number 5 is Superman.
He's
I
my
did not.
number 3.
I did not put him on my list.
Yeah, he's the quintessential alien. If we did,
The epitome,
a genre
defining.
character defining a genre, he would be on it. Yeah, he's just represents. I don't care. It's just a great
don't care.
character.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
I don't care.
I mean-
You guys blue.
yeah. You don't have
Yeah,
to try and get deep with it. We understand what you're saying. Like,
Yeah, in 1977, he blew my mind as far as somebody that can fly and catch a helicopter and hold a, a deep voiced woman in his hands. And
you watched him when you were 3 years old. Was it like from the behind the couch, or
no, it's to the door.
it's a great
Oh,
character?
yeah.
There's no,
Yeah, I know. I don't know how old I was when I first saw it, but
yeah,
I know I saw it when I was 7. So
yeah, absolutely.
my aunt had it on
Jason?
Laserdisc.
You add to that, Jason, or
Oh yeah, sure. He's my number 3. So we can talk about it now. He is the epitome.
yeah,
No, I love Superman. I was 4 when I first seen him on TV. I remember finishing the movie, running over, picking up a lamp, and going, "Look, Mom, I'm Superman."
hmm
She did not react like I was Superman. Put that down. But
Why'd you pick up a lamp?
because I was strong. Look,
Strong,
Mom, I'm so
yeah.
strong. I could pick. It was, those old lamps, like they were huge.
it was the Christmas Story lamp.
I remember I ran over, I picked up a lamp. I said, Mom, you're wearing purple underwear.
But yeah,
X-ray vision?
he's just always been
Yeah.
there. He's just one of those characters that makes humanity better in a way.
And I'd be willing
Yeah,
to say
no,
too. I
that's
don't
it.
know how it is now. I think most kids, at least when I was growing up, if who they wanted to be, if they were to be a superhero, it would have been Superman. It wouldn't have been any of the trendy picks that you would get now. It wouldn't have been any of the. It would be Superman. So
still be Superman.
yeah,
for me.
absolutely.
He's the only superhero that made my list.
Yeah. All right. So that was your number 5. My number 5, staying along those lines,
Nice.
is John Jones, Martian Manhunter. So I don't know. I as far as comics go, I've tried so many times to find a great story with him, and I just can't find when they do some weird stuff with him in the comics, and I don't understand why they can't just give us a story like splitting his body into 11 little pieces and scattering them around. And that was that New 52 or right after New 52? I can't remember, but it was a weird story. But just his character in the cartoons, being able to read minds, being able to phase through stuff, just like a powerful look to him. I just always loved him.
He also rivals Superman in strength.
He does, absolutely, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's a great character.
Yeah.
I recommend the Justice League International. for
Okay.
Good stuff with him. It's an ensemble, but he's
Right.
amazing in that. So.
Right. Of course, one of the founding members of the Justice League.
I do
John
not
Jones.
recommend the Steve Orlando run. I do not like it.
That's how I discovered Riley Rossmo, and I loved his artwork. So for me, that Steve Orlando run made me excited just because of the art. So I don't remember the story.
I didn't like the art.
No.
I found it very angular.
Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's where what you like makes a difference.
Exactly, absolutely.
All right. Before I get bored with listening to you guys talk about art, it's like Jason
or,
listened to us talk
or the
about
character you
sports,
picked.
right? No. The great character.
You see the Supergirl show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like the. Yeah, he was a great character on it. Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah. Loved
Yes.
him on there.
he was. I
Remember
thought
that
they should
one
have done
Bat-
more with
Remember
him.
that Batman movie where he was supposed to be that Colonel guy, or that was awesome. Oh, okay.
Wait. Say that again.
No. It was a Snyder joke.
John Snyder, Tom Snyder, Scott
Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
There we are.
Snyder. Didn't even know her.
Schneider from oh man, why did I forget the name? Too Close for Comfort. Remember the handyman? Schneider?
Nope.
Valerie Bertinelli.
Well, I remember
Oh.
Too Close for Comfort. I don't remember the handyman from Too Close for Comfort.
I'm sure he was from Too Close for Comfort. Now I gotta look it up.
Weird tangent.
While he's looking that up, I will do my number 4.
Oh wait, oh, you can't do it if I don't hit the thing.
You already did do the thing.
Oh, okay.
This isn't Sherry. You can't. You don't stop me at once.
Not Too Close for Comfort. One day at a time. My bad.
Ah,
One day at a time. Sorry. Go ahead, Jason. Here we go. Love it.
Daleks.
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 Exterminate.
Yep.
Yeah. They are, yeah. I mean,
So
No.
this is just like their armor.
uh-huh.
They're a little creature inside that almost look like little face huggers.
Yeah.
Thing. And that's the alien aspect.
So the episode when, I just forgot the, is it Claire Claire, right?
Clara?
Clara gets stuck inside the,
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh yeah. Such a great episode.
Yeah.
Or 2 episodes, I think.
She's not Clara then, but yeah.
Right. That's a creepy one for me. Yeah, that whole run of them. Yeah, she's not Clara. Then who is she at that point? She's already. That's right. She's already died, hasn't she? Or
Oswin.
not died, but that's right. That's right. Yeah.
spoilers.
So that's a great.
You're going to go back and you're going to start from episode 1 back in 1963 and
I've seen those episodes. They were door.
No.
work your way back, and you'll forget by then.
Start with David Tennant, or even with right before him with Rose. Start with
I'm
Rose.
just going to go out and
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Start there. Man,
Start
it's-
when the new one comes out.
Christopher Eccleston. Yeah, so good. When's the new one start?
I think it's going to be November 23rd.
Okay. Are they going to start with well, they did a Christmas episode already for it last year, right?
So it started last year.
Didn't they do a Christmas episode last year special?
Yes, I think
that
that's
had
when. Oh my god! It's been so long. I don't even.
I know. It seems like forever.
I'm not sure it was last year. I think it was like 2 years
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
So they released this Christmas episodes 2 years before they released any other shows.
The Doctor
So-
Who Christmas episode is huge. It's like in England, you have the Queen's speech, you have the Sound of Music, and then you have the Doctor Who Christmas episode, and that's like Christmas tradition in England. That's like us watching
Queen's
football on
dead, the
Thanksgiving,
doctor's gone.
right?
Oh my god! England.
I know, right? But yeah, it's huge. So it usually kicks off. Sometimes it's just a special episode that's kind of not related, almost like an annual comic book would be. And sometimes it actually kicks off a season or plays a major role. This one was kind of off a little bit. It wasn't really about. It kind of tied to everything, but it was kind of a standalone at the same time, if that makes sense. Not really, but yeah, not that Jim cares. But Jim, man, I just can't recommend the show for you enough. I know it's so much to catch up on, though, but you don't have to watch it all. Just pick one of the 2-year seasons. There's only 10 episodes in a season, 20 episodes, and you're done with a certain Doctor, and for the most part, and move along.
These days, it's like 6 episodes. So
Yeah, nice. All right. Anyway, and your number 4, Jim? Oh, we already had that, right?
I don't remember. Yes, Mars
Yeah.
Attack.
Mars Attacks was your number 4. My number 4, I'm going with Dick Solomon. I mean, it could have been any of the characters on the show. Such a great show. he's just so hilarious. I love him as an actor. Um, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about him. I can't remember the specific episodes, but I just know that there was so much funny stuff with him.
This
as
was
a-
a show I couldn't get into.
no,
Wow.
yeah, I really liked it.
Oh, yeah, me too. At
Third
least
Rock
those
from the
first
Sun.
two
Just
seasons.
before we mention it.
Yeah, Third Rock from the Sun, because she was his the military leader. He was the commander. Well, who was the third guy there in the picture? What was his role? Like in the? Do you remember?
I mean, I just remember like the voice, like
Right. I just know that she was the military commander. He was in charge of everything, or she was a security person, and I can't remember what he did. But yeah, just so much fun, just so funny, so many funny episodes.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch those again.
Yeah, I might go try and find them again too.
I think they might be on Prime because maybe not.
I'll look for it.
Okay.
I had Superman, so
That's right. Okay, Jim.
My number 3 would be Cad Bane from Star Wars.
Okay,
Is Maduros. In my opinion, the best bounty hunter ever in Star Wars. People really like Boba Fett. If you go by the movies and what's on screen, I don't think there's any doubt it's Cad Bane.
he's in the movies.
No, he's not in the movies. He's on screen. He's in the Clone Wars,
Oh,
and it's the only episodes of the Clone Wars I've watched, is because
Right.
I liked that character. I made it to him in the animated shows, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to watch the shows he's in, and that's all I did. So, yeah, he can beat Jedi and has a plan and is pretty ruthless, and I like that in someone I love. Mom. I'm just kidding.
you're so mean to her, Jim. Why don't you treat her better?
I'll
Seriously.
call her tomorrow.
Okay, tell her I said hi.
me
Will
too.
do. You got it.
Nice. That's a great choice. So along those lines, my number 3 is Mando. I mean the armor. I love the armor. I love the look. I love that the character doesn't talk a lot. He's so even keeled. His voice can put you to sleep if you watch it late at night. But
It's an interesting question in my mind.
what?
Since he's human-ish,
He's not.
are we
human.
going with everybody in Star Wars is an alien?
If they're not from Earth, they're an alien. Absolutely.
There is no Earth in Star Wars,
Right.
so everyone's an alien.
Well, he's from Mandalore, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying everyone in the Star Wars galaxy is an alien. Then
Right.
okay, but I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
I mean, I see what you're getting at. Like, would I consider Han Solo an alien, and I wouldn't, and would I consider Luke an alien, and I wouldn't. But for some reason, I consider Mando an alien. That's just in my mind. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
maybe it's
'cause, I mean-
because if his show would come first, then probably I wouldn't think of him that way.
but Luke and
because
Han
he's-
are from different planets.
I know they are. I know. Absolutely, I understand that. There's no logic to my thought here, Jim. It's just
and
the
that's
way
what I like.
It's just the way it pops into my head. Like I view him as an alien from an alien
Quark's
planet.
an alien. And
Yeah.
he's human.
Right.
Spock.
Quark
Yeah,
Also
but he also comes to Earth.
from
So-
another planet.
Yeah, in that universe, he's an
Right.
alien.
And if
So we're in a
Han
universe.
was Earth,
Do we know that there's no Earth in Star Wars?
we don't know that it's in that galaxy. It might just be in a different galaxy, right?
I don't know.
The
I think-
universe is
All that they're all not aliens. Every one of them.
Okay. Right. Speaking of number 2,
That really messes up my number one, though.
My number 2 is the Xenomorph from Alien.
Yes. Put it up there again. I want to see that a little closer up.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's a cool looking figure.
It looks like a
Yeah,
pet.
just a weird little thing. You know, it's got Yapai Koto as well.
Fight.
Oh, and there's my Superman. I should have held him up. Yep. Anyway,
Nice.
so the Xenomorphs, they're just
Again, an iconic. I would say that's a genre-defining character.
yeah, they're
For
pretty
Alien.
incredible. It's hard to search for aliens and not find them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you think of when you say alien.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Jim.
No,
What,
that's
other than your opinion about what constitutes an alien, what's your number 2?
I'm going to go with the Galaxy Quest alien, the whole alien species, Thermians in Galaxy
Okay.
Quest.
Thermians.
Just because they make me laugh.
Yeah.
'Cause they have the weird voice. I'm not going to do it because I would look like a fool, you know. Like
I don't know
do
the
that on the
voices,
show.
but I don't mind looking like a fool.
You've
Right.
never seen Galaxy Quest?
I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Uh,
Do
Yeah,
I talk like this?
no,
No, 'cause I can make a fool.
well, I know, and I can make a fool of myself. I just won't do it justice. That's the problem.
I
Gotcha.
just want you to look
You
like
respect it. You respect it too much to.
Yeah, I take this film way too seriously to belittle it by even mentioning it on our show. I'm done. Go to number one.
All right. My number 2.
No,
Oh,
yeah, they're great. I don't want to hear about your number twos. It's my favorite joke on this show.
solid. Mine is solid.
solid. See, my number 2 actually kind of, looks
Looks like a number 2. It
It
does.
resembles the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Galaxy Quest is my favorite aliens of all time.
So I'm curious now about your thoughts on this one then for my number 2. Alien or no?
Not anymore.
Like, so
Where's he
Darth
from?
Maul, like, he's from the planet of Sith. I don't know.
No, he's from Dathomir. He's from Dathomir.
He's from somewhere.
I think he's from Dathomir.
Okay, that's a alien.
Florida.
That is an alien planet. And just his look, I love his look. I really do, and I also love in the movies his lightsaber. Like it was the first time we saw a lightsaber that wasn't the standard single blade lightsaber. And just when he first comes down, when are they on Tatooine? When he first jumps down off of the ship
Oh yeah, he is actually.
and drops in and starts fighting before they take off. Yeah, so the first time we see him is just great, and
Yeah.
he's just
Use a double blade there. I don't think.
yeah. No.
He didn't use a double blade till.
No, but just the first time you see his face, like the first time he takes
he's
his hood
just-
off,
Yeah, he's awesome.
he's awesome looking. And I know in the cartoon he's there more, right? In Clone Wars, or
Yeah.
and doesn't he get like put back together or some crazy stuff? I don't know. I don't know anything about him there, but just from the
Yep.
movies.
He gets spider legs.
All the
Yeah.
popular
Spider
characters.
legs. Spider legs.
Right. So
They're awesome.
that is my number 2. That takes us to number 1.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Also, her.
Captain Marvel.
Doctor.
Is she your favorite
I don't
doctor?
know.
The Doctor from Doctor
Is she
Who.
your favorite? Like, do you have a specific, or are we going with just?
Just the Doctor.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's my number 1 as well.
Yeah, I mean, just the coolest character going. Can do anything with nothing. Fun stories, foolish.
Not from Earth, Jim, from Gallifrey, an alien planet.
Two hearts.
I've never watched the show, so alien to me.
Two hearts. And how you can take a character that always seems to play like the bumbling kind of fool a little bit, but then is just so in control at all times of everything going on.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And the way that show reinvents the character, right? I mean, there's no other show that does that where you can have the same character with different actors and they do it where it just works so well.
Yeah.
You don't watch soap operas.
Don't watch soap operas?
Yeah. They do it, but usually because, for different reasons.
I used to watch soap operas with my mom.
Well, now you can watch Doctor Who with your mom.
Yes.
Well, that's all.
Jim's
I'm
mom?
in the same state. Okay, Mom, if you watch Doctor Who, I'll watch it too.
I mean, this episode had me hooked from the first time you see Chris Eccleston running in his first episode.
Right.
Well, actually, probably the first time you see Rose, and they're running through the warehouse, right? And like the first episode, yeah. From that episode on, I mean, I was just hooked. It's like, what is this? Why do I like it so much? And when do I get more of it? And then you get the first episode, couple of episodes with the next Doctor after the regeneration, and you're like, well, I don't know. And then by the end, you're like, man, they really did this character justice with the story that they gave this actor. Like, it's
Yeah, there's something about every Doctor that I like.
Yeah.
Past, present, future, whatever it's going to be. Like, it's a show that
Like
can
even-
tell any story
Mhm.
and
I've
reinvent
never seen
it.
the show,
Uh-huh.
but anything that you say, what is this? What does it do? And why do I like it so much?
Yeah.
Generally turns out really great for you.
Yeah, that's right. And even Peter Capaldi, he's probably my least favorite, but the stories they write for him fit his character and fit the actor in that character role. Like, I can't imagine him in any other story that they could have given him that would have fit him better. So,
Of the modern Doctors, he's my favorite.
is he really? Yeah,
Yep, that's why I
Yeah.
got him playing the guitar.
yeah. I mean, I'm very much Matt Smith is my favorite, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have one that I don't like. I wish we had got more from what's her name?
Jodie?
Oh, hell. Yeah, from Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
He's the one whose stories I wish I could have cared more about. I think
Right.
she was a great doctor. Just didn't.
I think they gave us way too many companions. Like, there was just so many companions. You don't need 4 companions. Why? What was the point of that?
Because they used to have 4 companions at a time sometimes. And I don't know.
But 1 or 2. I mean, you can't beat Amy
and Rory.
and Rory. Like, they're 2 of my favorite characters ever on TV. So
If you don't like this season going on now, wait till the next Doctor comes, or even just the next season with that same Doctor.
right,
Yeah.
they change writers every Doctor, so you get pretty much, or they'll bring back.
Showrunners will change every so often, right?
Yeah.
But, and then depends on how they do it. You'll get different writers. And,
Yeah.
no, it's great. I love it.
But just I mean, they put it in a phone box and travel through time. I would love to have that phone box in my house.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
What would you do? Where would you go?
I know.
Just
Into the phone box.
it's bigger on the
It's
inside.
much bigger on the. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Jim. What's your?
Steve froze again.
Oh, there we are. I'm back.
There he is.
What's your number 1, Jim? You can see how excited we were about. So excited that it pushed me offline. So it kicked me out.
My number 1 is Nien Nunb.
Who?
See, neither one of you know him. He's the co-pilot for Lando in Return of the Jedi.
Are you just trying to be abstract?
With him, it started that way. Well, he literally helps blow up the Death Star, co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon,
Uh-huh.
and Chewbacca gets all the credit for being the great co-pilot. So yeah, when I was getting into collecting Star Wars, I was like, I'm giving that guy some love. And
That's cool.
it's not the first time I've said that. Sorry, Mom. But yeah, so I just started collecting that character, and
I love the design.
It's a silly design. Have you seen the meme of the guy with the tortillas cut out, and it looks just like him? It's crazy. But yeah, and then sadly they killed him in the newer Star Wars movies.
Spoilers. Oh. Yeah, that is sad.
Yeah. So anyway, he's just my favorite alien in Star Wars, or he's my favorite alien overall.
Because just at number 2, you said that they were your favorite aliens.
Oh, there we go. I was just saying I like Red too. He's my favorite.
He's my favorite alien in Star Wars.
Awesome.
And Star Wars is probably my favorite overall story
franchise thing.
Well, I don't know. I think Lord of the Rings has taken its place.
Oh, really?
I love the Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
I wish there was aliens in it.
To think this all started
You
with
know
a
what?
walking.
They're not
cat.
from Earth. They're from Middle Earth. They're mid aliens.
Is there an outer Earth? There's
Or
not,
upper
because
or
Earth
lower
Earth is Middle Earth.
Upper Earth.
Yes. Right.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole different
so,
subject. Cool.
yeah.
Great list. Great list. I like that a lot. I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I'm glad you came up with that, Jason.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Talking about it anyway. Of course, we went on some serious sidebars here,
Hey, there you go.
which is, let's face it, it's why we do it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Next time I won't keep anyone on track.
No, don't. No. It all started with the orange. It all started with the orange hat.
You
It
did
all
such
started
a
with the
great job
ponytail.
today.
Yeah. I blame it on the ponytail.
Where is it?
Nice.
Next time I'll just staple the cat's tail to my head.
Well, the ponytail led to the orange hat, and then the orange hat led to the rhyming thing, and then the rhyming, So it was just one big snowball. Yeah.
I'm just
Don't eat orange snow.
Don't eat orange.
watching just envisioning the cat scratching the hell out of Jason's back.
That's funny.
It's just cracking me up for some reason. I don't know why I'm finding this so funny.
Yeah, the worst is she'll just sleep back here, so I don't even have to do anything.
So you're stapling it just because.
do it.
just out of cruelty.
I'm just mean.
So next episode, next Monday, 6 p.m., we are going live once again, and we are
6 p.m.
going
Pacific.
we are going even hotter this time, hopefully.
That's not a good
yeah.
idea. Don't.
Hey.
I know. I am worried about this because there's
I
been
am too.
times I've used the hot sauce and it's hit me there. I'm like, did I just have a good night where it wasn't? I ate the right combination of food that day where my tongue was coated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
here's the conundrum, Jason. I wanted to get stuff hot enough to get a reaction out of Jim, but I know that's going to be twice as bad for me. So,
Then how about you just pretend you've got hot sauce on yours?
I mean, that's what I did the first time.
yeah, I feel you have quite the hot sauce collection at home now, Jim. Though you're
It's true. I am getting pretty close to being done with all those bottles.
so I ran
well,
out
I
of
bought-
the.
I bought
I
the
ran out of the
giant
sweet
one.
Thai chili. Yeah, I need to get me the sweet Thai chili. So
I
that's what we
think I
found,
got-
Jason. I found 2 bottles, actually 3. One's a little hot, but 2 bottles out of the last set that I like and will buy more of. So it's anything. I got that out of it.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the fire roasted habanero and
Mm-hmm. Honey mustard?
no
No, not that one.
and garlic.
Oh, the garlic habanero.
Oh, yeah. So and Walmart sells. Of course, I have to order it online, but they sell a giant bottle of it. And I was like, yeah.
Right.
So I use that on my egg sandwich every morning.
And I like the sweet Thai chili and the truffle.
Yeah, I mean,
truffle's great
there were
on
some
eggs,
good
so-
ones in there.
Yeah. But they weren't hot at all, those 2.
What's
not anymore.
funny is eating them afterwards. They weren't quite as vinegary as they were that
Right.
night for me.
Well, are you doing it different, or are you still just dipping like you were?
Well,
Because you were just dipping that night, or you actually
I
spreading
just
it on
spread
this
it onto
time?
my
Yeah.
in my burrito. Or
Maybe being open, some of the vinegar has dissipated. I don't know.
I mean, I'm no chemist, but I think you're right.
Yeah. So anyway, that is coming up next week. We're going to go live. I hope you can be here in the chat with us. We'll post something at some point. Maybe get 3 viewers, 4 viewers. Jim's mom, I know that you didn't catch us live last time, or you were a little bit late. Hopefully you can make it on time this time. I'd love to see you in the chat as well. I don't know if Sherry's going to do it or not. We'll see.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even ask you that.
Yeah, she's not quite sure yet. So, but I'll try and talk her into it. Although she does much better than I do, so it's a little emasculating. But
what makes you think that these ones are hotter?
just the reviews. Actually, I opened one that we're not going to. I don't think I'm going to put in the top 10 because there's 14 of them in the set, and we're only going to use 10. And I tasted it, and it was pretty hot. So hotter than, and it was a lower tier one because I'm going to go with the top 10 that I looked at online.
Okay,
so yeah, it seemed hotter than the others. So maybe it won't be. We might be just. You might be disappointed.
Tell me which ones I can open before I can taste them.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
I'll let you know. We'll go with that. So
crazy.
I just pretended to write something down.
It's like pretending to dip stuff in hot sauce.
Yeah.
You got it down to an
I'm a
art.
master.
So that is going to do it for us tonight. Thanks so much, Jason, for being here. It's always fun
appreciate
having somebody else here. Really, really appreciate it. We got to do it more. Now that I'm on that other app, I can talk to you a little more. We'll definitely try and get you here more. Yeah. I just wish that this one had DMs, but it doesn't. So
yeah, I'm sure it'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see if we get there.
I mean, it's still in developmental stages.
Yes. So am I.
It's like we're dating teenagers again.
Right. What? When you were a teenager, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You always something always takes you back to that. Just bordering on inappropriate. So we're going to leave it at that. And we will see you guys next time on Midlife Vices, the Booster Gold of YouTube shows. Thanks for watching. Take care.